What up, y'all? I'm back with another video, and I'm here with my 17th installment of albums to recommend. The majority of these albums are from 2017, like December of 2017, the mid to late part of that time. And yeah, I have 10, and some of these I was thinking about reviewing actually. Those are more towards the end of the list though. But yeah, 10 albums. Let's go ahead and right into it. The first one I want to talk about is JaqueBeatz Ox. See, I've heard of that dude. What's his name? Jakes, who I think he's associated with Birdman or something like that. But shoot, I just could not take him seriously. But I'll take JaqueBeatz over him. This is a very nice 11 track album or mixtape, and I do like it. Actually, I had an 11th one for this video, but after going back to listen to it, I was like, I can't put that in there. But this one, I knew I was not going to take this off. It doesn't really have a certain sound that you pick up like, oh, it's West Coast, it's Southern. It's really just modern hip hop sound with elements of traditional hip hop or boom bap type of stuff, and the modern hip hop sound, but not necessarily mumble rap. Yeah, it's a good project. I definitely recommend it. The next one I want to talk about is Smoke DZA and Iceberg Christmas. One of the most memorable Smoke DZA projects I have ever seen. I reviewed a Smoke DZA, maybe two actually, in 2016, and they were all right. The first one was better, but this is one of the more memorable ones. Personally, I think it's probably one of his better ones. It's how memorable it is, and that's not to say that Smoke DZA is a bad rapper. He's a good rapper. He just drops so much like Currency, like at one point Young Thug and Future were doing. There's another rapper who drops a lot. I guess kind of like Brockhampton's doing, or did in 2017, and might do in 2018. I don't know. Hopefully they will. But yeah, Smoke DZA drops a lot of music, but this is one of the more standout ones. The next one I want to talk about is Bone. How could I forget? Bones drops a lot, and this is his Carcass project. He dropped. What did he drop? Disgrace. That was one of the first projects I reviewed in 2017. But Unrendered, that was one of the few other projects that he dropped in 2017, and this was dropped in 2017, I believe. Anyway, I think either late 2017 or early, well, in this month, January 2018. But Unrendered was the more memorable project of 2017. This right here is cool. Bones hasn't, for me though, personally, Bones hasn't dropped anything as good as Paid Programming 2 since, of course, Paid Programming 2. But Unrendered was definitely a step in the right direction. It's right there with Paid Programming 2 as far as his last projects since then. It's the best one if you ask me. Carcass, it's better than Disgrace. So yeah, Conway the Machine, G.O.A.T. That's the fourth project I want to talk about. It's just Conway. It's freaking. I don't know if Conway's on Griselda Records or not. I know he's with Westside Gunn, and they're both on Shady Records. But my goodness, man. I mean, the torch was passed. Raekwon, I believe he's the one who did it in I don't know, a part of the beginning of part of a song, which I think it was a Conway song, where he said like, "We did it, now these dudes are doing it," talking about Conway and Westside Gunn. Like, yeah, man. What Wu-Tang was, that's what Griselda Records, Conway, and Westside Gunn are right now. The next one I want to talk about is Of Mice and Men, Defy. Of Mice and Men, I heard some of their 2015 project. There was one track in particular that I actually downloaded that I thought it was really good. I forget what it was called though. Of Mice and Men, I don't know. I'm not sure if they're metalcore. They might be post-hardcore, but I like them as a band. I don't think they're trash. But yeah, post-hardcore, kind of metalcore, and new metalcore. Is that what they've been described as too? New metalcore. And I mean new, like new metal, NU metal, new metalcore. I think that's what I saw they were labeled as well. But yeah, I recommend you check that out. The next one I want to talk about is like the 5th project that this group released in 2017. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, Gumboot Soup. Psychedelic rock band, they're just a different type of band, like different type of artists, like not just because they're psych rock, which is a totally different type of genre of music or subgenre of music, just being psychedelic rock, but just that name, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Like, yo, these dudes are something else. Just that name and the title of this project, Gumboot Soup. What was the other name of like their project? Flying Microtonal Banana or something like that. Like, these dudes are on some other type of stuff. The next one I want to talk about is Maxo, Kream, Punken. This was one of the projects I was thinking about reviewing. It's trap, but it's not trap as far as the beats go. It's not that trap at all. It's very upbeat hip hop with a delivery that you'd expect to hear over a trap beat. Very good, actually. Very good storytelling. Simple but good storytelling. And like I said, pretty nice beats. I was gonna review this, but I was like, I'll review. Nah. But I at least have to mention it though. The next one I want to talk about is Domo Genesis Evidence. Aren't you glad you're you? What is with Domo Genesis? He dropped Red Corolla, I want to say, was its title in 2017, which I thought was very good. It was better than Genesis. I believe that was the title of his debut album. And I mean, what is with Domo Genesis? Why is he dropping better mixtapes than albums, like Crip used to do? These mixtapes are nowhere near what Crip was doing with his mixtapes, but he's dropping better mixtapes than albums. Like, this is pretty good for a 10-11 track project that was like 20 minutes. And Evidence, good production, like, and Domo I just don't know. Better mixtapes than albums. This is more memorable than Genesis. Like, the only thing I remember about Genesis was the album cover and how in one song he said, "Our story gotta be worth something to somebody, or gotta be worth telling to somebody." Like, Domo, okay, better mixtapes than albums. If this is the case, just keep dropping mixtapes. The next one I want to talk about is Dave East, Paranoia 2. What a step up from that first Paranoia. That was just a disappointment, man. Because coming off Carie Chanel, the album, his debut album on a record label, I believe, is coming out soon. I don't think he's released that yet. Just a step up from Paranoia though. Paranoia, the first, I was like, God damn, Dave, why? What happened? But Paranoia 2, it's a good step up. Picture with him, and I presume that's his daughter, and it just felt more like Carie Chanel, like not like Leftovers. No, I mean, it just gave me those Carie Chanel vibes or Carrie Chanel vibes, like just hip hop, man, and some little bit of trap in here too, with the beat and his deliveries on a couple of tracks in here, which is nothing wrong with that. So yeah, great job. Way to step up from the first Paranoia. And the last one I want to talk about is something I was thinking about reviewing, but I was like, nah, Sylvan Lacue. I'm sure it's Lacue. I've seen his music. I think he dropped something in 2016. I want to say. I think he had like the album cover was him in the middle of the woods somewhere, and I forget what it was called. But apologies in advance. I have to say, the little skits after a couple songs every now in the project, I liked them. I thought that they were a nice touch to the project, and the music you could hear during those little skits where they have like a sit down session, just people not airing out their dirty laundry, like, but just expressing themselves, like what their emotions and how they're feeling. I thought it was cool and good music as well. Though Sylvan, I remember I tweeted about his album, and I was like, I was not, I was not, I was kind of harsh, I guess you could say, on his project. I was like, I think it was him where I was like, yo, this sounds kind of like knockoff Kanye. I think that was him. I might have said that about, and he favorited it. He didn't tweet at me or anything, but I was just like, wow, he saw that. He didn't come and be like, fuck you or anything. I don't think he's that type of person, but I'm sure he's not going back to that tweet every day and be like, yeah, this one dude who has like under 500, under 300 subscribers on YouTube said something bad about my project. So let me just favorite it and look at it every day for inspiration. I'm sure that's not what he's doing. Some might say that was better than this. Some might say this was better than that. So I'm gonna go with some people probably thought that project was better than this because no one seems to be talking about this project for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, those are the 10 projects that I wanted to recommend. If you have any projects that you'd like to recommend for me to listen to and possibly review, just let me know in the comment section below, and that's pretty much it. Also, be sure to let me know what you think about these projects, if you've heard them or not, and if you have heard them, what you think about them, and if you haven't heard them, let me know if you're going to check them out or not. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. You know what to do. Hit the like button if you like this video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Check the description so you can get my everything from PSN to accounts where you can donate to support the channel, my music, entertainment, etc. Thank you for watching, and I will see y'all next time.